Here we are in Sal del Rey in South Texas. This is a salt lake. It gets its name from 1746 when Spaniards claimed this salt resource for their king. And they extracted the salt and sent it down to Old Mexico, where there were rich silver mines, and they used the salt to refine the silver in a process that's called the patio process. But of course the Spaniards were not the first people to use this salt. In fact, that was the Native Americans who used it for hundreds and hundreds of years before them. Now, the question might be, why is this here? Well, this is a blowout. Winds blowing across this area have scoured out sediment deposited to the northwest of here, behind me, as a sand dune, and water will fill this depression. Now, geologists used to think that the salt came from a shallow salt dome, but geophysical studies and oil drilling have shown there's no shallow salt dome here. In fact, there is, though, a saline, a salty aquifer. And when this shallow aquifer comes to the surface here and the water evaporates, it leaves this salt behind. Now, this lake can sometimes be dry, completely dry. Sometimes it can have as much as 10 feet of water in it. When it gets very, very small and close to being dry, the salinity can be as much as 420 parts per thousand. And just compare that to the average ocean water at 35 parts per thousand. So this can be very, very salty. And sometimes halobacteria, a bacteria that loves living in salt, will start reproducing and turn the lake pink. So every time you come out here, it's a different experience because there's a different amount of water in the lake, and you might even be pink, but a historic place and a great place also to see all kinds of wildlife.